In today's video, we're going to be talking about $100 million offers, and it's not the typical $100 million offers you're accustomed to hearing about. It's the CRO Edition. How to master the art of crafting e-commerce offers that turn visitors into customers fast, without the need for multiple touch points, slimy pop-ups, and profit-destroying discounts. So what we'll break down today is how to get crystal clear on your ideal customer profile, your ICP, how to craft an offer to your ICP using the value to price framework, a complete game changer, and how to enhance the value by addressing the 5 common objections to online conversions. The result, at a minimum, is going to be a 50 to 100% increase in your conversion rates. And trust me when I say this, because we've done this 400 plus times, and the offer is still king. So let's get into it. To begin, you must deeply understand your audience prior to crafting your offer. Otherwise, your offer is going to be irrelevant. Start by asking yourself these 4 questions from Russell Brunson's .com secrets. 1, who is your dream customer? 2, where are they congregating? 3, what is the bait that you can use to attract them? And then 4, what is the unique result that you can create for them? The online marketplace is fiercely competitive. The key is to have an offer that 1, attracts, 2, educates, 3, nurtures, and 4, motivates prospects to buy. So here's how you can do this. Start with a customer avatar. Know who you're selling to, their age, gender, income, hopes, dreams, pain points, so what's keeping them up at night, and the barriers and uncertainties they're currently facing. When you know your audience, you know how to make an offer to them. Once you understand their biggest pain points, their hopes and dreams, you can write persuasive copy that addresses their big problem and guide them to your solution, aka your offer. So how do we actually craft an offer? Now, before I get into the structure and the methodology, I'm going to give you guys a few tips and pointers. Your offer should be crystal clear and irresistible. You want your sales funnel to help your customers memorize your offer. It should always solve a burning problem, and a 7-year-old should be able to look at your landing page and understand your offer within 5 to 8 seconds. Your offer should be able to be said in just 1 sentence. You should increase the perceived value of your offer to a point that when you say the actual price, the prospect thinks it's inexpensive. So this way you can charge as much as you possibly can. And then you want to provide so much value that your offer in the minds of the end user is perceived as a steal. I like the framework Donald Miller uses called the one-liner. It's composed of 3 parts: problem, solution, result. Problem, solution, result. State the burning problem your prospects face, provide the solution to that problem, release the tension with a desirable result. Here's the example Donald Miller uses in the book Story Brand. Most business leaders struggle to talk about what they do, so we've created a communication framework that helps people clarify their message. When you clarify your message, word starts to spread about your company and your business grows. Now, we found an e-commerce pillow example, a company that was selling pillows, and we put a placeholder name, but it demonstrates realistically how to craft a killer offer, or a good example of a killer offer. Experience restful nights with a sleep sound pillow. Say goodbye to disruptions with its advanced noise canceling technology, while its ergonomic design and memory foam provide optimal support for deep sleep. Wake up refreshed and revitalized. Try Sleep Sound Pillow today. The goal of all these offers is very consistent. You only need to do one thing, and that is to maximize your perceived value. Maximizing your perceived value is crucial when creating your offer because it determines how much your target audience is willing to pay for your product/service. The perceived value refers to the perceived benefits the customer believes that they will receive from your offering in relation to the perceived cost. If the perceived benefits outweigh the perceived cost, customers are more likely to purchase your product/service. And I actually have an in-depth guide on this and a video on how to ultimately understand your value proposition and get it to be crystal clear within any saturated marketplace. Now, there are 2 ways to have the lowest priced product in the marketplace. And this is, again, from Russell Brunson's .com secrets. 1 is to decrease the price of what you sell and cut your margins and profit. 2 is to increase the value so much that when you do sell it for what it's worth, it seems inexpensive. And I like the latter. And this brings us to the concept of the value ladder. As value increases, price increases as a byproduct of it as well, right? And the price people are willing to pay is in direct proportion to the value they're going to be getting. But value doesn't have to be tangible. And this is where most brands and business owners struggle. It could be intangible. And intangible equates to being perceived as very, very valuable. And we're going to touch on exactly how you can increase the perceived value in just a bit. Guys, I had to give a big shout out to my friend Alex Hermosi. The value equation is the dream outcome plus the perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay plus effort and sacrifice. So when you look at this equation, your goal is very, very simple. One, how do I maximize the dream outcome? So solve the problem worth solving. Two, how do I maximize the perceived likelihood of success, aka testimonials and proven case studies? So that's sort of the numerator. You want to increase those two variables. On the bottom, the denominator, you want to minimize these two. So on the top, more, on the bottom, less. So you want to minimize the time to success. How can we make this faster? How can we show progress to the end user? And the second component that you want to minimize is the effort and sacrifice. How can we make this easier, more seamless, more convenient? And if you can increase the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood of achievement, and reduce the time delay and the effort and sacrifice required to getting that end benefit, that's when you enhance value drastically. So now I'm going to break down each and every component of the value equation so you guys can understand how it applies to conversion rate optimization and what are some of those optimizations that can take place on your website to turn more visitors into dollars. The first component is the dream outcome. So the end user seeks a specific outcome or benefit from their purchase. This could include solving a problem, fulfilling a need or desire, enhancing their lifestyle, improving their well-being, or achieving certain goals. So if, for example, someone is buying fitness equipment, their dream may be to lose 50 pounds. It might be to gain 50 pounds of muscle, right? That is the dream outcome, and that is why they are buying that particular piece of fitness equipment. So that's the dream outcome. The second component to this is the likelihood of achievement. Evaluate the likelihood of achieving their desired outcomes based on various factors: product quality, reliability, functionality, suitability for their needs, reviews and recommendation from other users, and the brand's goodwill. They want to feel confident that the product they purchase will help them achieve their goals effectively. Will they lose 50 pounds? Will they gain 50 pounds of muscle if they use this particular piece of equipment? And what is the likelihood of achievement given those variables that they would judge this product off of? Now, moving down to the bottom of the value equation, time delay. They consider the time it takes to realize the benefits of their purchase. This includes factors such as delivery time, setup or installation time, the learning curve for using the product, how long it takes to see results or experience the desired outcomes. Minimizing time delays enhances the overall user experience and satisfaction, right? So if I get this piece of fitness equipment and I can set it up in 5 minutes without having to need anyone's help, without looking at manuals, that's great, right? If the company provided me with like tutorials on how to use the fitness equipment to lose 50 pounds with ease without having to hire a trainer or go look at YouTube videos, again, you're reducing the time delay to that dream outcome, right? And you're enhancing the likelihood of achievement. And the last component is the effort and sacrifice. So evaluate the effort and sacrifice required to obtain and use the product. This includes factors such as ease of finding and purchasing the product online, the simplicity of the checkout process, and any additional costs or inconvenience such as shipping fees or returns, and the all-in-all effort required to use or maintain the product. They seek products that offer high value relative to the effort and sacrifice involved. In short, if I'm buying this piece of fitness equipment, it has to be super easy. I should have zero points of concern, especially when I'm buying online. Now, I found an example online for you guys to actually demonstrate this. This is from Crossrope. They sell jumping ropes. They're an e-commerce brand. So the dream outcome. The example is the jump rope that helps you achieve fitness goals in as little as 10 minutes a day, right? So that's the dream outcome they're promising. The likelihood of achievement. So users are going to assess the product's quality, the functionality, the suitability for their needs. So they added UGC videos to touch on all these different features of the products, exactly what this product does in comparison to all the other jump ropes on the marketplace, the technology behind their jump ropes, and most importantly, how this jump rope has helped so many people achieve their fitness goals. And these UGC videos have been carefully hand selected to touch on all these different points. The next part of the equation is time delay. So users prefer a risk-free trial or free returns, right? So this is a premium jump rope. People are like, okay, you guys are talking about all this patented technology behind it. But still, it's a very expensive jump rope at the end of the day. So what they added is a try risk-free 60-day guarantee, which is great. Love it or your money back. And they also added free US returns, receive free US return shipping, and a full refund, no questions asked. They have basically made this buying process as easy as possible. And again, that's really going to be the goal there. And the last component to this is effort and sacrifice. Users value how the app makes getting better results in less time and the convenience of being able to work out whenever they want with no past experience, right? So they have this app, bigger results in less time, where they show you all the workouts, right? So that minimizes like the effort, because you don't have to go on YouTube. You don't have to hire a trainer. It's literally on your phone. And then they touch on all these different features that, again, is showing you why you're going to get much better results much quicker. And the last component of crafting killer offers is your offer must address all 5 main buyer objections. Obstacle 1, no need. Obstacle 2, no money. Obstacle 3, no urgency. Obstacle 4, no desire. And obstacle 5, no trust. If you answer all 5 objections, you simultaneously tip the value to price discrepancy to your advantage, thus strengthening your offer, increasing the dream outcome, increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement, reducing the time delay, and reducing the effort and sacrifice required to get to the dream outcome. And that's exactly what you guys want. You want to tip that scale to your favor, where value far exceeds price, and in between is the premium you can charge on your products. So do you want to compete on price, or do you want to compete on value? The choice is yours. Now you must answer these 5 objections or obstacles if you want to compete on value. Obstacle 1, no need. They don't feel like they need your product. It does not solve their problem, satisfy them, or seem valuable to them. So the solution to this is, it comes down to your value proposition and how you communicate the benefits and the unique selling points of your product. Find answers to these very questions. What is the value your customer receives from your products, right? So for example, iRestore, they offer hair restoration or hair growth solutions. So they got pills and supplements and these serums and all that type of stuff. And they're showing in this demonstration how from month 0 to month 24, you can go from an empty head to a head full of hair. The second question you need to address is, how does it solve a problem or improve their life, right? So you want to show like before and afters and touch on the very problems they're addressing. So you can see here on this testimonial, they're showing bald spots. On this testimonial, they're showing widening parts. And these are 2 different problems, but again, they do a great job saying, hey, we address both, right? The third question you want to address is, what are the benefits of using your products, right? So these guys got the LumiTech technology. It's dermatologist recommended. It's comfortable and hands-free. So those benefits are crystal clear. And why is this product, or why is it better than your competitor's product, aka what's your product's unique selling proposition? So what they did in this instance is they utilized a comparison chart, iRestore versus them, right? So 2000 MW power output, extended scalp coverage. So it's crystal clear. These are sort of the USPs, and this is what we have versus what these other guys that don't have. So we're significantly better. So it's very easy to answer the obstacle of no need by answering these 4 questions. Again, just to recap, what is the value your customer will receive from your product? How does it solve a problem or improve their life? What are the benefits of using your product? And why is it better than your competitor's product? AKA, what is your product's unique selling point? Obstacle 2 that we need to address is no money. The product is too expensive for them or not valuable enough for them to justify the purchase. Money is usually never the real issue. If it was, credit card debt would not be a thing. Here are ways to validate your price. Is it priced reasonably in relation to the value it brings? Does the quality of your products correlate to the price? Is it priced in the same range as your competition? Can your customers get a better deal and more value somewhere else? And is it priced based on data or emotions? If none of these reveal an issue, it's the way you communicate your product, and the perceived value is not high enough for them to justify the purchase. Communicate the benefits and the unique selling points in a way that makes it a no-brainer to purchase your products. So an example is a high-quality bed that costs $315,000. Sounds insane, right? So this is the bed Drake bought. It's called Vividus mattress. But again, when you put this into perspective, we spend 26 years of our life sleeping in a bed. It doesn't sound as insane anymore, right? If you're spending, say, 1/3 of your life on this bed, would you invest $315,000 if it's the best thing in the world? So for the right target audience, it's an investment in greater health and life quality, right? So when Drake spent $315,000 on this bed, he looked at it as an investment. Obstacle 3 that we need to address is no urgency. There's no urgency. They don't feel like they need it now or have to purchase it now. The solution to this is you don't need discounts or limited stock to create urgency. Urgency can be created by creating the feeling that they are missing out on something great if they wait. They are losing something every day without your product. It can be things like money, status, health, or love. You have to dig deep. Why should your customers purchase your product now? And what will they miss out on if they don't? So a good example is this company that's selling like these no strips, restless nights, ineffective breathing, lack of deep sleep, snoring disruptions. So that's the problem. Those are the problems you'll continue to face if you don't act and buy the solution today, right? Obstacle 4, no desire. There's no emotional desire to own your product. For example, you don't need a new iPhone. You want one because of how it makes you feel. So the solution is, why would customers want your product? You have to connect with them on an emotional level. Will your product make them happier? Will their confidence go up? Will their status go up? Will they feel like they're a part of something bigger? Example, a community. Forget the logic. How will it make them feel? Example, you don't need a $650 Gucci belt. You want one because, again, of how it makes you feel. Obstacle 5, no trust. No trust in you, your business, or website, or they don't trust that your product/service will solve their problem, desire, need. Solution, remove the perceived risk of purchase with a money-back guarantee, results guarantee, trial periods, satisfaction guarantees, and easy returns. Build trust and social proof. This can be in the form of case studies, reviews on your website, including images and videos, retargeting ads, a Trustpilot page, comments on your ads, and comments on your social media posts. And make sure your website, ads, socials are all high quality and trustworthy. Gleeman does a great job of this with a 30-day glow guarantee, right? So they have skincare products that are promising a better glow when it comes to your skin. So they give you 30 days for a glow guarantee. I love it. It's very specific to the end benefit they're promising. And then when you look at Pet Lab Co., they have a Trustpilot page with thousands of people raving in regards to how great their dog supplements are. There you have it, guys. That is how to master the art of crafting e-commerce offers that turn visitors into customers fast. To recap, 1, get crystal clear on your ideal customer profile, your ICP. 2, craft an offer to your ICP using the value to price framework. And 3, enhance value by addressing the 5 common objections to online conversions. There you have it, guys. This is Cam from SolveX Media. If you found this valuable, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I will give you a swipe file with 100 of the top e-commerce offers showcased on e-commerce websites and demonstrated the right way to turn more visitors into paying customers. It is very in-depth, and if you guys get a handle of this, I could guarantee you can strengthen your offer and turn more visitors into dollars. As always, see you on the greener side.